Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. This is Circle House Tarot, and today's reading we will use English because these days I received some messages that some friends said want me to add English subtitle, but I'm not familiar about how to add this kind of subtitle, so this video I will try to use English to do tarot reading. So today, please ignore my incorrect pronunciation and incorrect grammar. Just if you could listen what I want to express, that is good. And today's topic is about think about one person, and maybe he or she together with you are now in a stable relationship or even married. So how does he or she thought about the relationship between you and she or her? How does he or she feeling about together with you? And did he or she really care about you? And also today we will together to see also about your thoughts and what did you think about the relationship between you and he or she. At last, we will get the advice from the tarot and let tarot to get us a guide how to make your relationship become better. So today we have 4 groups for tarot cards. From left to right, this is the first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. And also today I take 4 eye drops to as a reference to help you to pick one group. So now you could choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or just rely on this kind of reference and to choose one of the tarot cards you mostly want to choose. And also, if today you see the words 1, 2, 3, 4, or even the reference eye drop, you didn't have any sensitive about them, maybe you could try to change another 10, use another energy to see this video and to do this test. Okay, now, so please, from these 4 groups, choose one of you mostly want to pick. Hello, group 1, and this is our reference, this kind of eye drop. Okay, so now we see today's card. We have already get 3 tarot cards. Let's see it. Okay, the person who is in a stable relationship or even married with you. Let we see this person currently. How does he or she think about the relationship between you and her or him? So for this video, I will to use he to reference he or she. And now we already have 3 cards, and one is Ace of Pentacles, reversed Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and wow, the reversed the Star. Wow, maybe these people now with you, maybe you and he is now is not in the same place, not in the same city. It seems like you and he has some distance between your current relationship, but it seems like he don't want to far away from you. Yes, the star could see this symbol. And for group 1, maybe some friends, I think your relationship, it seems like just to start with, just beginning. Yes, it's not a very long time for your relationship. It seems like your relationship is maybe just together for a few months or a few days. Or even if you are married, maybe your marriage is not so many years. Yes, this is maybe for few friends will have this kind of situation. And the people now who is in your mind, he is very admit your appearance. He is just think that is fortune to let you and he to meet. And this is the arrangement for the fortune. And also that is definitely will occur for your mate and for your relationship. It seems like you are the definite person he or she will meet. And also I think from this relationship, it seems like maybe one of you or both of you in this relationship is short of money. You and he both want to get much more money, or maybe in your relationship, it will spend a lot of money, but the money it seems like a shortage. So maybe there will be a burden and come to you or him. And also in his mind or in her mind, that person thought, for your side, you shall to pay much more money than him, because he think you should to burden much more pressures than him. And also there is really a distance between you and him. Maybe you could see each other for a period of times, but then you are separate and then meet. From this card, it seems like you and him not always stay together. It seems we'll have this kind of gap, you and he, in a very far distance. This person didn't like this. He want to always by your side. And because of the distance, let you and he in sometimes couldn't to have so many times or so many chances to communicate with each other. But even like this, from this card, Wheel of Fortune, I can see the person is really love you. He is much more love you than you love he or her. Since you have already in a stable relationship or even married, but that person also want to know more about you, also want to know how did you think and what did you see and what did you care about is also that person want to know. And also, I think your relationship, the distance maybe is not easy to change. You could see this picture and together with this picture, this part, it seems like a integrity, right? It's like a full picture, and to put this like this. So it seems the distance will always between you and that person. I think that person in his or her mind, that person have a lot of words want to say to you, but now he didn't say it. Also, you didn't know what does he think. And from this card, this is destination that you meet her or you meet him. You indeed will meet each other in your life. No one could avoid it. And in that person's mind, you are like perfect people in his mind. You are just like a star. You want to get, he want to fetch, want to touch that star. You are like this image in his mind. And also I think from your mind and his mind, you maybe sometimes couldn't to link each other's spiritual world. It seems like you have your own spiritual world and he or she has his own spiritual world. This spiritual world could not too easily to mix and could not easily to combine together. That person is afraid to lose you, and that person want to do his best what he could do to treat you. But I can see that he didn't know what to do, how to do. No one could, also there is no one could give he advice. Okay, now let us see about what's your thoughts. Now we invite another tarot deck to see together about what is your opinion about your relationship. Okay, let me have 3 cards. Let's pick 3 cards. One, another one, the last one. Wow. We have 3 cards. That is one, the lover, and one, the 3 of Six of Pentacles and the Hangman, the reversed hangman. In your mind, it's like a little complex because from this Lover's card, I can see you think you and he, together with he, your relationship is good, now is stable, is very good, is well, but sometimes you will think your position and about his position is not equal because this Six of Pentacles, it seems like someone is usually give too much things to other one, and the other one is always to be acceptable, usually to accept something from you. Sometimes you maybe will think about how many or how much I contribute to this relationship, but maybe he or she didn't to contribute so much or the same as you in your mind. So sometimes you will think about it, but I think in this relationship for you, at least you are honest for this relationship. But still, in your relationship, I saw another people, the third one. And maybe there is another situation that is you and together with the person you thought. And maybe there is another situation that is you and together with the person you loved, you cared about, you both of you accept something, accept some money or accept some assist from other people, from the third people. For this situation, maybe you and the person, you are the colleagues or you are the classmates. Something like this, same one who gives you something. That this kind of things is not only to represent money, maybe like knowledge is both maybe, or some other things. And also for this relationship, it seems like you think you're now currently you are okay, but maybe you are will not okay. Yes, it's very weird. What do you think about it? Yes, in your mind is conflict thoughts, because it seems like you think you are should in a good or stable relationship, but also you have another thoughts. You think your relationship in another way. Maybe you have some different thoughts. Also, why you have this kind of conflict two thoughts, maybe the reason is the Six of Pentacles. That is relevant with maybe money or maybe something, because there is sometimes you think you and that person, your position is not equal, and you together with that person, maybe both of you to face another people. When you together face another people, there is a not equal position. So this kind of things will let you to affect the thoughts about your relationship. And also I can see the money you earned and compare with the money he or she earned is not as the same. One of you have earned much more money than the other one. Yes, and from both of these cards, it's like in your mind now, your relationship seems good, seems well. It's a fake, it's virtual, because these two cards, I both see the third person. Between you and he or she, there is already show another people come into your life, come into this relationship, and another people, the third people, will affect your relationship. Even your relationship will be changed. And now, maybe you have already think about it. If your relationship change, then you will do bala bala, and you how to do bala bala like this. And maybe now in your current relationship, one of you or both of you sometimes will silence when you're at home or when you're at any other place. It seems like you and he didn't have so much words to say with each other. You didn't talk so much. Sometimes maybe the silence time is much more than what you have talked than your talking time. Also from this card, I see you want to earn much more money. You don't want to do the man who is under other people's hand to work. Maybe you want to be the boss. You want to be the big man, and you want to be a man who give money to others, or not act as a man who accept money from others. So it seems like you have a kind of ambitions. I think it's good, but maybe also because of you have this kind of ambitions, this ambition may also affect the relationship between you and him or her. Also, maybe in recent days, you are really anxious about the relationship between you and he or her. Yes, you are always think about it, and now maybe you didn't have a good plan, a good schedule. Yes, you also think a little worried about your relationship. Yes, it's conflict. Okay, so then we maybe pick a card for you to see how could you do to enhance your relationship, to let your relationship come back to the normal way, come back to the stable relationship and much more better. Okay, how to do? Okay, we pick this card. Wow. Oh, we have reversed the Hierophant. From this card also, I could see maybe you want to do something is violate some morality. Yes, like this kind of things. But if you want to keep or maintain this stable relationship, then you shall not do that kind of immorality. That is guidance for tarot. But I think it's struggle for you. It's very struggle because maybe I think at the same time you shall to ask yourself for your inner heart. Did you really want to keep this stable relationship, or in your mind, maybe you want to start a new relationship between others? Okay, you shall to convert this question first. Once you have an answer, yes, I want to have a stable relationship with this person, then you shall not to do any immorality actions. Maybe you want to do something, or your action will to cross a red line. So yes, if you want to stable, not to cross any red line. It's just a warm notice or tender reminder for you. Okay, that's a tarot guide. Thanks for everyone. This is today's tarot reading for group 1. Okay, bye bye. See you next time, next video. Hello, group 2. And group 2, this is our reference. Okay, let's see today's 3 cards about how did he or her see about your relationship. And for this video, I will use he to replace he or she. Okay, and now we have 3 cards. There is 2 of Swords, reversed 2 of Swords, and wow, 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It seems like in your daily life, there usually have something need he to make a decision, need he to do a choice, and maybe there is have 2 choices, and he need to do 1 choice. Usually have this kind of things, usually to meet this kind of situation, which is needed to do a choice or decision. And also, he thinks in this relationship he's very busy. Maybe have not enough time to rest or to stop some place and to have a rest. It seems like the person, yes, he is very busy and very busy to handle all of the matters. Maybe in your stable relationship, you have already lived together or even married. So maybe there is a daily life. something about daily life let him very busy. And also, I can see the person, he didn't want to manage this so much little things. And these things may be, yes, very small, very, very small, but have to manage it, have to resolve these problems. He didn't like to do this, but he has to do these things. And when he manages these things, maybe you are not always give him support, or you are not always give him how to do this. You are not always give him your advice. Just always is he alone to handle all of these matters. I think even he or she didn't have enough time to think about the relationship of you and he or her. Yes, the person didn't have enough times. His eyes is focused on these daily life things or other things and what he need to solve. When he maybe have a spare time, he is just to think, next step, how to handle these things, but not have enough time to think about how I love you, how I think about you. Yes, he couldn't to separate sometimes for you to think about your relationship. Because from these cards, I think his work, his own job is busy enough, but then he shall to always spend time on the family or on the house you're together. It seems always actually he needs some days or some vacation holiday to rest. He needs to stop sometime, yes, to slow down his step. Even there is so many choice need he to do, but from this card, I see he really could do the decide very fast. He's very strong, he's very strength, and he's very mature. He's not a young boy or young girl, no. Even no matter what's the age of he, but from his inner heart, his spiritual world is very strong. So I think you are a lucky boy or lucky girl. Yes, because by your side, there is a very, very excellent person by your side. I think from his or her aspect, actually he wants you to give him some support, but at the same time in his mind, he think you couldn't have this ability to give him this kind of support what he wants. I think maybe sometimes you could try to suddenly give him a hug or a kiss. Maybe it will let him happy, yes. Also, you could give him a suggestion about to have some rest, or you initiatively to do some things to share his burden and let he have time to sit down together with you, maybe have a nice dinner, a nice afternoon tea, and you talk with each other and to memorize your love history. Yes, I think you and he shall to enhance your feelings about your love, because it may easily for him due to so many these kind of things let him to forget his love you, forget his role in your relationship. Because from these three cards, this is wind, this is earth, this is wind, this is fire, and the three cards, lack of water. The water means feelings, means emotions. So that is because he didn't have enough time to think about feelings, emotions, and your love stories. So you shall to do these things to remind, to memorize. Okay, so then let's us to invite another tarot deck. We use this tarot deck to see what is your thoughts. How do you think this stable relationship or your marriage? We pick 3 cards to see. Second one. Okay. Last one. Well, how do you think? We have reversed Knight of Pentacles and 6 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. From your aspects, I've seen your maybe currently goal is to earn money, much more money, and you are very hard working in your work. Yes, to pursue your career. And also, you think now your relationship or your marriage is okay, it's really a family. Yes, I've seen 10 of Pentacles, it's really a family. But in this family, maybe still lack of something. Maybe you think in your home, in your family, you shall to give this relationship to contribute much more money. And also, you know the person who you love or you care about is really to handle some things or to face some things alone. You're not accompanied with him or her. Even maybe some support of him is usually by strangers, by others, or by his friends, not from you. And you think he will not leave you. Yes, he will always by your side. Yes, you have this kind of confidence with this stable relationship or marriage. And this year for you, it's really a good year to earn much more money. You could seize the opportunity. Yes, it will come to or occur some opportunity for you to get much more money. This year's fortune, I think it's okay. And also maybe the fortune will let the house or your family raise up and maybe to skip on several steps, like original you are at this place, but this year you earn a lot of money, then you lead the family skip at this step. Yes, it's a very good raise up. Maybe some friends already have child. If you really have a child or pets, yes, like dogs or cats, and so you shall also to take some time to accompany with your lover, yes, and with your child. Not always let strangers or other friends to accompany with your lover and your child. And maybe sometimes he or her, the person wants to buy something expensive. I think if you could afford it, then you could give the support. It's good for your relationship to becoming better. These cards also said you shall to spend more money into your family. Yes, you shall to share the money you have earned, not just to keep in your own personal saving account. Okay, you shall to share your money. Now, maybe not only to your wife or your husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, even about the person's family, his father, his parents. And also from this card, it also could see now your current job or your current work position is stable. This stable job could also make some contribution to your marriage or your stable relationship because you are very admitted by your boss or by shareholders or management or someone. Yes, you are reliable and your ability is very, very strong. Yes, and you have a passion. You are a reliable man. You are trusty. Since your work is okay, I think your job is very okay. So besides your work time, the spare times, you could give more times spent on your family, on this stable relationship. Not only let him or her just always hang out alone or to maybe to the shopping mall, to a restaurant. Not always let him or her alone to do these things. You shall to together. And maybe for few friends, for group 2. If now you are not have a child, maybe this year you have a chance. Yes, you will have a baby, maybe. And let's from tarot card to give you advice about how to enhance your currently relationship and let your relationship becoming better. Let's pick up one card to see. Okay, this one. Wow, we have picked 7 of Pentacles. Yes, I think it's really a time you shall to earn much more money. And actually, I can see in the past, the money you have earned, you already contribute to your family and let your family now is in a good living condition. But it's not enough. Yes, you shall to much more hardworking and also to contribute much more money. It's good. This is a good card. Also, this card reminds you, maybe you could have some time to think about. For now, maybe there is lacking of some, like you need to buy a car, or you need to buy something, or you need to do a decoration for your house, for your apartment. Should think what is the shortage things of your family, of this stable relationship. That is, you deserve to put more attention on these things and use the money you have earned on that kind of things. Yes, from these 3 cards, I think this year you must will have a good fortune. Yes, it's good for your stable relationship or marriage. Okay, that's all for Group 2's Tarot reading. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. See you next video. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. This is our reference. Light green or light blue eye drop. Okay. We see today's cards. We have 3 tarot cards about how did he or she think about your relationship or your marriage. Wow. We have picked reversed 8 of cups and 10 of swords and wow, the lovers. Oh, definitely the person is very love you. And for this video, I will use he to replace he or her. He or she, okay. Just totally in all the video, I will use he to instead of a man or a woman. Okay, there is 8 of cups. Wow, maybe these days, he is already say something to you about your relationship. He needs your attention. He needs you to put your much more attention, and you need to focus on what he really do. How did he spend all day? Yes, these cards and these cards. And also for these cards, 10 of swords, you see. This man and this bird, they're eye to eye, face to each other's. And it seems like 10 sentences to say 10 words is not good than just to let your eye connect each other's eye. Yes, and also from this card, I can see he is very love. He is enjoying with you to spend your time on a bed. It's very sweet. But maybe even he usually or he already said something like to threaten. This is just give example. The threaten is like, if you didn't to keep your eye on me, I will go to other place. I will left this relationship. It's just like a love joke in your relationship. He will not really go, but he needs your attention. Yes. Maybe sometimes he is like an adult, he is mature, but sometimes he is like a child, he is young. Yes, have two personalities in this relationship. It's very cute. Sometimes maybe just like a age of 3 child in front of you. He must be very enjoying hug you, kiss you, even hugging your neck, and yes, ask you to hug her, hug him every day, and every day will need a kiss. Yes, like this. And also for these cards, 2 cards, since your love feelings in this stable relationship, in your marriage is very strong. The energy is strong. The number is 8 and this number is 10. So, he's very, very like you, very, very love you. And also in his mind, he also feels how you love him, how you love her. The person also think you are very love her, love him. But he just wants you to spend much, much more time on her, okay? And for some few friends of group 3, for this stable relationship, if you are not married, maybe some friends has already together to live together in a room. You already have your own family, like a little family, little house. You live together and you know each other's habits. You know each other's everything. And also, I think the person who you love, who you cared, he could hold you. Yes. It seems like in a Chinese words, 他很会御夫，很会御妻. Yes, just like this. It seems like he or she could manage you. He or she could totally control your action. It's not a bad thing. It's good, especially in a stable relationship. I think it's very, very good things. You listen to her, you listen to him. It will let your relationship become better and sweetie. Maybe your relationship is very let others admire, envy. Yes, too sweet. And also, maybe for some friends of group 3, your age maybe is not in a same age, maybe have several age, the gaps for several age. Maybe you are elder than him or than her. Maybe it's you, or maybe that is your spiritual age, elder than him or her. Yes. And also, I think you are very happy to give her or give him money. Yes, you may give he or give her money. Let him to shopping. You love to do this. You are happy to do these things. You see, he spends the money that you have earned. You are very happy. Usually, you will together with he at home, just 2 of you, to enjoying a wine, enjoying whiskey, enjoying drink something, even will light a candle. Wow, the atmosphere is very good. I think from this card, if you and he together link your eye face to face, and you couldn't manage yourself to want to kiss the other one, yes. When you together to see each other's eyes, maybe about 10 seconds or 15 seconds, then you will kiss. Oh, the group 3 is very, very sweet. Okay, so let's invite another tarot deck to see what is your thought. How do you think about your relationship or your marriage? Okay, we pick 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Wow, the reversed, the magician and the empress and the knight of pentacles. Wow, you think he or she is very, very attractive. Yes, if she's a girl, she is very beautiful. Yes, like empress, you see the picture. If he is a boy, he's also very handsome boy. Yes, in this relationship, it seems you together have a lot of words to say. You're always talking and chatting with each other. Yes, the topic is so much. Couldn't run out of the topic. And also from this card, I can see you want to grow up in your job, in your working career, and also to make much more money, earn much more money. Yes, and maybe sometimes every month's salary, you will give all the salary to your lover. Okay. Wow, you are so excellent. And from this card, it seems you treat her like a treasure, and you don't want he to do such kind of things like cleaning house or wash bowls. Yes, you think he is just need to rest or play games. Yes, like this, or to decorate himself, like this kind of things. Not to do that, yes, cleaning, keeping house like this. You will not let her to do this. And also in your heart, I think that person is very soft, is very tenderness. It's like your dream lover. Yes. Wow. So sweetie. Continue to, very, very long future. Yes, you have a long future. You have a bright future, and even you will have a baby, maybe, because this empress will also sometimes represent a baby. And also in this relationship, I think it's a health relationship. Both of you, the position is equal, and also your spiritual world is connected. You could totally understand each other. And always each other could give the other one the spiritual support, even some guidance. It's like a lamp in a dark night. Sometimes you could learn something from he or her, and also that person could learn something from you. Each other could give each other a good advice. Like sometimes like students with teachers, or sometimes like friends, and sometimes is really lovers. It's very good, very healthy relationship. I think maybe for this group 3, you are both of each other's soulmate. And also these 2 cards, let me think the mate of you is a magic things. Maybe one of you, even both of you, will have this kind of thought. Wow, I could meet him, I could meet her. It's very magic. It's destiny. It's like a dream come true. And maybe some of you, your topic sometimes is even about like mystical things like Egypt. Yes, like these kind of things, like outer space. And one of you maybe is good at math and is good at arrange things, arrange work, have a very strong logics. And maybe sometimes you are very want to do things that you drive a car, take her or take him to go out and to hang in the wind, to enjoy the view of the natural, enjoy the view of the city, and even to see the sea. I think really for group 3, in your mind, you are really in a stable relationship and stable marriage. And then let's together to pick another card to get some advice from tarot to see if you want to enhance your relationship much more stable and becoming much better, how to do. I think for this group 3, actually it's no need to get advice. It's very good now. But we still keep one to have good luck, maybe. Yes, to have one card. Okay, this one we pick. Okay, this one is reversed 4 of cups. So for this one, the suggestion is like if one of you or both of you, sometimes usually just sit down at home, just sit at a place and the whole day didn't move, then just stand up and go out to see something together, even movie, even hang out, just hang out and shopping. It's both okay. Even go to the garden. Yes, go to some park to go together. Yes, not always like a potato coach, not to do this kind of things. Even to climb a mountain is both okay. Go to the temple to have a wish is okay. Only just not stay at home whole day in your vacation or in your holiday or in your weekend. That's a suggestion. Okay, that's all for Group 3's tarot reading. Thanks for your watching this video. See you next video. See you next time. Bye. Hello Group 4. This is our reference, this kind of eye drop. So let's see our today's tarot cards. How did he or she think about your relationship or your marriage? Well, we have reversed the World, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Wow, it seems like maybe he intended to leave from this relationship. Yes, these days, recently, he or she must thinking about something. In this video, I will use he to replace he or her, okay? All this video, I will use he. From these cards, the word, the reversed word, I also see, yes, also see a child, maybe some of friends of Group 4. You already have a baby. And also for this card, it seems like for him, your love story is like a circle, but the circle is nearly closed and nearly complete, nearly say goodbye. It's like sometimes he feels unfair in this relationship. He didn't want to be a person who always accept the money, accept the things from you, but maybe sometimes he's the one who always accepts it. Lets him feel unfair. Yes. In his heart, he's not willing to leave the place, leave the hometown, leave the city, leave your relationship. But it seems like the time is coming. He have to go, or he have to move on to the other place, even to other cities, or even a very far distance place. Maybe recently, these days, you could to pay attention. Maybe sometimes he is cry. There will be some tears in his eye. he want to go other place is because he want to maybe pursue some knowledge, or maybe pursue a good job, a good work career, or maybe want to learn some skills, want to learn something. Your love story, your marriage, your relationship, actually in his heart is very, very important. It's like a treasure in his heart. He will always keep this love story in his heart. But maybe I think about to leave, this kind of thoughts, it must be have a long time, not in recently to decide. Maybe in at least 6 months ago, or even 6 years ago. Just to give an example, like it's not a short time to think about leave. For now, he has already made this kind of decision about to move his food to other place, and even maybe he will want to say goodbye to you. He want to stop this relationship. Yes, it will depend on the situation of you and he. Maybe he is already said this kind of words, or maybe he just intends to say this kind of words. Actually, these 3 cards let me feel a little sad, a little upset, a little disappointed. It's not a honeymoon feel. It's not a sweetie. Yes, this card, this group 4, is totally opposite with group 3. Yes, it's totally different. Group 3 is very sweetie, but your group, maybe both of you have the same feeling about leave, about stop this relationship. And also, if you really have a baby, really have a child, so when you make a decision, both of you shall to put in first to see how about our baby, how about child. In this relationship, one give another one, you see the picture, like one give another one money, yes, and resources, anything. It's willingness to do, but maybe long time like this. So will let one of you feel unfair. We are not in the same position. I couldn't really to say what I really want to say. I become not so brave in this relationship. That is what he or she think about. He want to be a brave man, but if still in this kind of relationship, he will never be a brave man. He is always accept. And also maybe some friends of group 4, maybe it's a long time, or you are very free, not often to on the bed to do the lovers things should to do. Yes, from this card. Maybe the attractive of body is not so much strong than before. I think he is now think much more about his own future, because currently his life is not what he really wants. This life is not his dream life. So maybe that's a reason why he wants to leave. And also from these 3 cards, I can see he wants to earn money, independence, totally independence by himself, not to accept from you. And for group 4, if you, both of you, really leave each other, but I think in the future, you are still be family with each other, because you are really, really a family, maybe for a long time, or if the time is not so long, but the feeling is very strong. So if separate, you are also the other one's family. Yes. And I think you and he will both support each other in the future, even you are not a family again. Okay, let's invite another tarot deck and to see how about your thoughts. How about you? What do you think for this relationship or this marriage? Let's pick 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Wow. Oh my god, we have 3 cards, and the reversed High Priestess and Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Actually, for you, I think you have already realized that your relationship is becoming a very important point, and that point is like a door. A door will open. If the door open and this new story, this new word come to you, yes, the Wheel of Fortune will means your story will not stop. No one could stop the story. No one could to freeze the time. Yes, no one could to stop this procedure. So, yes, the change timing will come. And also for you, this card, you are also think too much, and together with this card, you think too much. And I think for your thoughts, all the aspects that you could thought, yes, you are think about even the details about your story, how to do, how to go for the next step. Because you know, these 2 cards could link. It's like sometimes they have a same meaning. Yes, because it seems like it will be changed, and it's hard to violate the Wheel of Fortune. And if he maybe tell you he want to leave or his decision, I think you will not to do actual action to stop. Yes, you will not to to make some obstacle to forbid him to do something, forbid him to do what he want to do. You will let him go. Just like this. I know your thoughts. I know you want to pursue your own future. I know our relationship is changed, is not like the same as before, so I let you go. Just like this. You maybe will say some words, but you will not do any action to stop him. And for this, I think for you now, you already think too much. So there is no need to think much more. Also, in this situation, currently, you are very calm down. You are very peaceful. Maybe you are realized, you are also accept that your love story is just like this. Your love feelings of each other is just like this. I think maybe you already know what his thoughts, what he's feeling about this relationship, but you will never use the bad aspect to think about his thoughts. Yes, you shall to looking these things in a good way, because for him, he's not aimed to hurt you. He's not aimed to hurt this relationship just because the relationship of now, maybe it should be changed. maybe it should temporarily stop. Yes, since you know you can't stop what he aimed to do, so just accept the wheel of fortune, accept the future that the gray cloud fade away. I think there will be much more sunshine shade into your world. This relationship currently maybe let you sometimes feel bad, feel sad, but also you will grow up from this relationship. In your relationship, there are two people, you and he or she, but it seems like this relationship only have you. Yes, maybe sometimes you feel lonely. Also for her, for him, sometimes he also feels lonely. It seems this relationship, this marriage is illness. If someone is really say something about the future, I think you could communicate in a peaceful atmosphere and have a nice chatting and to speak out both of you the thoughts of your inner heart. Actually, I think for you, you are a charming people. Yes, you are a very charming person. Even other people's besides your lover, besides he or she, other people is privately admire you. Okay, let's have advice from Tarot. Let Tarot give some guidance. If you want to enhance this relationship, you want your relationship becoming stable, becoming better, how to do? Yes. But if you are not want to keep this stable relationship, just let it go. Okay, so, but for now, if you want to maintain this relationship, we keep one card to see how does Tarot say. Okay, this one, we pick this one, we see together. Well, this is reversed Four of Swords. If you want to maintain this stable relationship, I think it's time to both of you to speak out what is your really thoughts. And everyone to see everyone's dream life, the plan of your relationship, the plan of your marriage, and then mix your thoughts and to find a way. Yes, it needs like a talk, maybe not only once talk, maybe fourth talk. You need to talk several times. And also in this talk, I think both of you could memorize the past. Yes, it seems like because in the past you have a very good time, you have good, very sweet experience. So maybe in your conversation, you or both of you could mention or talk about these good experience, these good memories. It will be better for this relationship. Okay, that's all. That's today's group 4th tarot reading. Thanks for your watching. See you next video. See you next time. Bye bye.